Hey guys, this video is for active traders who are trying to figure out the next move in Bitcoin and the next move in the markets overall. So this is going to be a very unique video for those of you that are really trying to study the markets and understand why things are correlated. How can you look at the historic analogs on top of the chart patterns that we have shown you multiple times on this channel? As you know, in the last 5 Bitcoin videos, we actually predicted the crash before anyone else did right off these levels of 55, 60,000. So we've shown you the chart patterns that led to this drop. And in this video, I'm going to do something very different. I'm going to break down the historic analog. Because currently, if you're a trader and if you're an active trader, what's on your mind is how low can Bitcoin drop or how high can it bounce from here? But also the very critical information that you need to understand. You need to understand why, if you're going to continuously improve as a trader, is how can I really nail this time frame of the move? Because that's what you really need as a trader. It's not just knowing whether something goes up or down, but by how much and within what time frame, especially if you're trading options. So we're going to take a look at the historic analog to tell you specifically what's going to be happening next in Bitcoin and in the stock market. So without any further ado, here's the historic analog. I've shown it to you multiple times, guys, but I haven't actually broken it down as I'm about to do. So focus with me. We're going to take a very, very precise and close look right here. This peak in Bitcoin at 20K was on December 17th. So if you look at the time frame right here at the bottom, okay, this was right here. It was December the 17th, 2017. Now, we've pointed out that what happens after that, big drop, bounce, another bounce. And if you count the number of days, okay, this next low, and I do mean the next low, there's going to be many more lows. We're going to look at that in just a second. But this low right here happens at exactly 32 days after the top happens. So 32 days. Not trading days, just calendar days. If you count from 20,000, where we drop, if you start at 20,000 on December 17th, bounce, drop, the next low in relation to this low, the initial low that was set on this big downward move lower, the difference between this and this is 32 days. Now, critical information right here. As you can see, the distance between this low right here and this low right here, in terms of the price, it's not really substantial, okay? So don't expect a huge move in Bitcoin to a point of 20,000, as you hear some people are predicting out there. The move to 20,000 is going to happen. It's just not going to happen right now. What we're expecting right now is about a 4,000-5,000 point move lower in Bitcoin, which will actually take you to about a level of 27,000. After that, clearly, if you utilize this historic analog, there is going to be a bounce. There's going to be some sideways trend. And then there's going to be another broad move lower, which will undercut this low right here. And after that, congratulations, bulls. We're finally going to have a bounce. But utilizing this information right here, guys, you can really stack up on a lot more Bitcoin. And while this stuff is crashing, I will get a little bit ahead of myself and tell you that we are officially taking Bitcoin. And if you pay with Bitcoin right now, knowing that it's going to drop more, okay, you can save yourself a lot of money and get discount on our courses. We're offering 20% discount if you pay with Bitcoin in the next 48 hours. As you know, we never do any discounts on any of our courses. So here's your opportunity. If you've been staying on the sidelines, this is your chance to get the great discount. Don't be sitting there looking at your Bitcoin, guys. The history shows us it will drop more. And the whole point of this video is to show you that it's about to drop right now. Within the next 48 hours, Bitcoin will touch a level of 27K. Right now, as I'm recording this, this is where we are. As you know, in the last few videos, we have pointed out that Bitcoin was going to revisit these levels right here, and so we're here. So the reason for recording this video is to show you where we're going which I just identified. It's 27K. And the next part of the question is when? And we're going there in the next 48 hours. So understanding that information should make sense. Why paying right now with Bitcoin for our courses gives you a tremendous advantage, because if you wake up tomorrow, your Bitcoin is going to be worth roughly 5 grand less. Right now we're at 33,513. So basically you get a huge discount by pulling the trigger right now, opposed to doing it 48 hours from now when Bitcoin is at 27K. So if you're interested in doing so, you can click the link below this video and take advantage of this right now. Don't wait another moment. You know how fast Bitcoin can drop. So with that said, this time frame that I just explained to you on the historic analog, okay, if you measure the initial beginning of the bigger drop that we just had from this level of about 58K, which began on May 10th, and you calculate exactly 32 days, that puts us at today, June 7th. So the move to 27,000 could happen as early as today, midnight. Maybe you wake up tomorrow, we're at 27K. This is how precise this historic analog could be. Now, considering that not all historic analog are 100% validation of a current pattern, then, you know, that's why we're giving it an extra 48 hours. But it could happen as early as tonight, May the 7th, where Bitcoin makes that final move. And again, the difference between the earlier move from here to here is that Bitcoin stopped right here on the chart, right over here. The point of this next move, it's actually going to go lower, slightly lower, not a ton lower than the prior low that was set right here. So expect it to undercut this low by a couple of thousand points, which should put you right at about 27K on BTC. Now, the question is, how do you trade it? Guys, if you've been following this channel, you know we mainly trade weekly options. There is an awesome platform that we have partnered with, and the referral link is in the description below this video. Guys, this is the easiest platform to use. The execution is great, and the actual platform is really, really user-friendly. I'm going to try to make a few videos trading on that platform over the course of the next couple of weeks. But if you are interested in trading Bitcoin and you just haven't found the perfect way to do it, 13 market moves is highly applicable to trading Bitcoin. Understanding the 13 market moves and charge divergences will get you paid. So make sure you sign up through the link below. Reach out to us. By the way, we do have a new package on our website that is devoted solely to crypto traders who are interested in utilizing 13 market moves trading crypto. It works beautifully, guys. Here's where you want to go if you're interested in signing up. So you go to 13mmtv.com. You'll see right here, pay with Bitcoin next 24 hours, you get 20% off. But right here, you can click on Crypto Star, guys. This is the new program that we have developed for active traders. This is a new program, guys. We only accepted a couple of applicants, but this program will be filled up literally in the next 24 hours. So if you're interested in learning how to short Bitcoin successfully, making 5x, 6x, 10x type trades, and getting more Bitcoin so you can collect more Bitcoin as it drops, so ultimately you would have a much bigger Bitcoin position. Set up a coaching call with the senior trader here to get started. If you have any questions, you can go and schedule a call right here, guys. It doesn't cost you a dime. You can talk to a senior trader and get started. But back to the Bitcoin chart. Back to this historic analog, guys. There is one critical aspect that if you're not interested in trading crypto and you're just here to try to figure out when the hell is this market going to drop, guys, the answer is on this chart. And this chart is very, very powerful, and it has worked. This historic analog worked multiple times in many instances over the course of the last few years. But the match of this historic analog to the current condition is absolutely, absolutely amazing. So let's take a closer look again at the time frame. We have identified that right here, December 16th coincides with this second bottom in Bitcoin after the initial huge drop. If you calculate the number of days, this chart right here in orange and green, this is a representation of S&P 500 price action overlaid over this chart of Bitcoin right here. And as you can see, market tops before it collapses. S&P 500 tops within 13 days. Damn right, 13 market moves is predicting a major move lower in the markets in the next 13 days. So if you count tomorrow would be the 8th. If you count 13 days from tomorrow, all right, we're in June. Okay, the major move lower in the markets is likely to take place anywhere from June 17th through June 24th. So mark your calendars right here, guys. Huge move in S&P 500 in the general markets could come in anywhere from the 17th through the 24th of June based off this historic analog right here. And it is amazing how precise this Bitcoin pattern has been in relation to this historic analog. And therefore, we believe that it's also going to be highly precise on predicting almost down to a day, which if we were to call the day, it'd be probably the 22nd or the 23rd of June is where the market is going to do last attempt higher and then a colossal drop in terms of the speed of the drop within a very narrow time frame. And as you can see, yes, the market will rebound, but this move lower right here is going to come lightning fast, and it's not going to be a small move. I mean, you don't want to be buying the dip when this move lower begins, because back in February of 2018, anybody that bought that dip, they got crashed. I mean, they got killed. I mean, accounts were killed entirely. So be aware of this information because, you know, being a bull is easy when the market just consistently goes higher, but, you know, thinking that the market could do no wrong and it cannot do any substantial drops within a brief amount of time is what gets a lot of bulls killed. And so I certainly don't want you to get caught up in this situation. I want you to take advantage of this situation on the short side. I want you to be able to profit from it. So, you know, ultimately there will be a time to buy the dip in S&P 500 and any stocks that are correlated to that. And it'd be a huge opportunity on the call side with options when this drop right here is going to be over. But at this point, we're still about 13, 14 days away from that. Plenty of time to prepare. Right now, your top trade is shorting the hell out of Bitcoin. And by the way, guys, what a beautiful move on BIIB today. God, moves to 468 bucks. We nailed the top. We short the hell out of it. By the end of the day, the stock is under 400 bucks. And there's more FDA approvals that are coming up, guys, here on the next couple of days. So if you want to know what should you be trading tomorrow, make sure you click the link below. Get started. Get started with our courses. Okay, grab them with Bitcoin before that damn thing crashes. And get ready to rock and roll. If you're interested in trading crypto, guys, schedule a call. Get signed up because these seats will fill up fast, lightning fast. So let's rock, guys. I just gave you a solid plan of action for the next couple of weeks. If you don't know exactly how to trade it, guys, you're either new or maybe you're new to options. You're not sure how to put your options trades. Or maybe you're an older type trader that's been around a while and maybe used to trade in options that expire a few months from now and you're used to making maybe 10-15% of your trades. But if you're trying to figure out how do we put these 5x, 6x, 10x trade here at 13 market moves, definitely there's a few small things that you can adjust in your trading that can help you get positioned for these type of returns. We can help you with that. So again, guys, get ready. Some phenomenal opportunity in the markets here in the next couple of weeks. The historic analog points to some very, very precise price action in Bitcoin and the market. Get ready to rock and make some money, guys. Let's roll. I'll catch you in the next video soon.